Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are officially one day out from the 10-kilometer Run Wollongong event. I'm actually feeling a bit under the weather. I've got a head cold, really sore throat. So I don't think tomorrow is going to be my best performance, which is really frustrating because I've worked for 4 months for this and I'm a slower runner. I'm not competitive by any means. I have only started running in the last handful of years and then I had a baby at my peak fitness. So we're rebuilding. This was kind of a checkpoint race for me to see where my fitness was and to give me some encouragement to move forward and to run some longer races again. So I've worked up to a half marathon unsanctioned previously before I had my son. This was going to be a really cool event. So hopefully, I obviously sound fine, but I'm feeling very fatigued. Today I thought I would show you a bit of what I'm eating to carb load. It is only a 10-kilometer event, so I will have sufficient glycogen stores and energy already at base to complete that race pretty well, but you do still want to increase carbohydrates a little. Yeah, wow, helicopter. But you do still want to increase your carbohydrates to some degree, ensure that hydration is on point, but also just not eating any foods that your body's not used to, just being mindful. With that being said, let's get the day started. I have already had my breakfast this morning. I just had some French toast with some honey. I had my coffee earlier and I haven't had anything else since, just some water. So I'm gonna head to the shops. We need to pick up a few bits and pieces. My brother's birthday was on Tuesday, so I'm making a cake for him for this weekend as well. I like to make everyone in my family cakes. It's a newer tradition. And I usually bite off a bit more than I can chew. We'll see. I've got a bit of a plan. We'll fill you in once we get to the decorating on Sunday. I think we're going to be doing that Sunday morning. Shop. Yes, we're going to the shops. Just got home from picking up our grocery order. We do click and collect. It's like 11:30. I haven't eaten anything other than my breakfast this morning. I'm feeling quite hungry. That's definitely not enough food for me, especially with the run tomorrow. I need to hydrate and have some food and then on with the day. I'm always feeling really good and now I'm feeling really drained, and we will get there. I'll unpack all this and get some food together. So I've just quickly made myself a mince wrap with some hot sauce and lettuce. I'm so hungry, just unpacking the groceries. And my son's just got a snack plate for lunch. He'll have a bigger afternoon tea as he's exhausted and unwell himself. So we'll just get some food into us, get some nutrients. So these are cottage cheese, egg, parmesan, some flour, salt, pepper, and some herbs, and some tomato paste. So nice high protein little bites that he can have. So good. And I actually bought these for after the race tomorrow, but we don't need 4. So, these are called a finger bun in Australia. I don't know what you guys call it anyway. Maybe a lady finger, I've heard them be called in America. I haven't had one of those in years. That's not that great. Not too much else happening over here this afternoon. We'll just try to get these birthday cakes made for my brother and then do some admin and probably get my race day stuff ready for tomorrow. See how we go. I think my son has spotted what I've got. Would you like some? Okay. Yummy? Okay, the mandatory kit flat lay has been done. We've been using Vert, not that I'll need it for a 10K, but I might have some 15-20 minutes before the race. It's 22 grams of carbohydrates per serving. It tastes incredible. I like that it's reusable, no single-use plastics, and you can mix it to your desired consistency. Everything else is good to go. These are Gouda glasses. Love, love, love them. Racing in the Saucony Tempest 2s. It's quite a light shoe. I have pronated feet, so I need a bit of support. This offers the right amount for me. My LSKD Fusion tights. This color, I've not actually worn these on before. They're new. The color feels a little bit different than the black ones, so hopefully they don't feel too restrictive. And just a cotton on crop. Let's go. Okay, we've got 3 cakes here. I've just wrapped them up so I can freeze them. Just speaking a bit quietly, my son's asleep. I will take this out, cut the top off and wrap it up just like these ones and freeze them for Sunday so they're much easier to frost as well. Alright, we've got some sweet potato fries. They were double the amount here, but I already picked at them, which is fine. I've got some more food coming. Hubby's got some ravioli. He's doing the half marathon tomorrow. I will add some chicken breast and some white rice with this as well. We'll be keeping it quite low fat. Today's been pretty normal. I had a protein shake earlier this afternoon with some crumpets and jam. Mainly having more carbs this afternoon and tonight because I'm not going to have too much time to really eat tomorrow. We're getting up at 3 a.m. We'll just have probably just like a jam sandwich in the morning, a banana, some sultanas, and then as I get closer again to my race start time, I might have a gel 15-20 minutes before the race. I find that if I don't eat quite well prior to running, I physically get hungry. Like my body burns through the food really quickly. The food that I basically have beforehand needs to physically fill me up, not just be high calorie. So the banana and sandwich and everything is a must. If I was running from home and it was a normal Saturday long run, I would have something like French toast with honey on top, or crumpets and honey and a banana, or maybe like oats. But I don't have that luxury. We'll be up in Wollongong at 5:30 picking my mum up, and yeah, I don't start running till 8:30. Hubby starts at 7. So it's time for sleep and we'll just see how we feel. See you in the morning. Good morning, it's 3:45. I've been up since 3 o'clock. I'm actually feeling surprisingly good. I'm quite a morning person, and when we have any event or reason to be up super early, like an airport trip or something, I usually spring out of bed. I get up a lot earlier than I need to so that I can have my coffee and let my body do its thing, digest, probably go to the bathroom. I'm feeling okay, a little chesty now. Like I physically feel good, but I feel like my illness has kind of come down a little bit more into my chest. So I'm trying to drink fluids, have my coffee, water, having a lem sip just to give me some relief. I'm just going to slog it out. We're going to get it done. We're going to do this race. And do some makeup, put my hair together. I really wanted to do like French braids. I think they're called French braids. I practiced, my arms were so sore, I got the shits. It's not happening. I'm just going to do a high pony and hope my hair doesn't matte. Anyway, let's do some makeup.
I love you so much! You're the best. She's a runner, she's a track star.
You got this.
Woohoo!
It's pretty fine.
Get it, Queen!
He's up.
Go,
Not at the moment.
Go, 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 go!
Rachel Leah.
Race day all done. Woo, I finished it. Definitely not in the time I wanted or had in mind at the start of this prep, but I am under the weather. Yeah, definitely coughing up a lung. Apparently you need some lungs to run. It's quite important. Excuse me. So I'm not incredibly disappointed because I still got to run. What a privilege it is to be able to do so, and I was so inspired all day seeing people of all shapes and sizes and running abilities, running or walking the event, people pushing prams. It's just always such an incredible time to witness people pushing themselves like that. And thank you to all the volunteers. It was just a really, really great day. So my husband did great as well. We had my best friend and her hubby, who's like a brother to me, there to support us, and my mum there to support us. I'll insert a few clips here of some signs that my best friend made. Just, God, I'm so lucky. We've been besties for 8 years now. We met at work at an old job, and she was actually part of the interview process. And I made some comment about loving spreadsheets or something, and I saw her eyes light up, and I was like, we're bonding. And I got the job, and we were literally best friends. I reckon we had our first work Christmas party 2 weeks later, and we shared a room together with my other best friend now too. So I got very lucky at that job to get 2 incredible friendships out of it. But it was so special to have my best friend there with me today. It was just, what a moment. Anyway, awesome day. Feeling good despite what, the outcome was. Not a problem at all. It was just nice to have another like event under the belt, get a nice medal, but also have our son there to be part of that one. He wasn't obviously there last time. Some really cool family photos. Again, I'll put some more photos up here, but it was just awesome. Great day, trying to enjoy the moment, but also am someone that likes to always have the next goal in mind. I don't ever set crazy big goals. It's not something that I've done. I'm a bit more realistic. But it would be nice to do a half marathon again, but an actual event at the end of the year. I would like to do it maybe a little bit lighter, just so that I'm running a bit more efficiently for my body anyway. And yeah, PB, get a bit faster at the 10K. I think my average pace was 6:59 kilometers, it was an hour 10. I was really scared to open up and empty the tank at like the 800 meter mark. I went to swallow. So my best friend had to get me Strepsils on the way through. She had to buy me lozenges on the way through. My throat was so sore. And at the 800 meter mark, excuse me, I keep coughing. I'm getting worse now that I've like depleted my energy. At the 800 meter mark, I swallowed and my throat just felt like razor blades. I thought, oh no. And there was like hills on the event. I didn't realize there were hills there. I thought they were at a different part of the race. Looking at the map, there was some grassed sections, which I just wasn't prepared for as well. Kind of just at weird times. So I was trying to manage my heart rate, and I'd set off, turned on my Garmin, and accidentally chose the wrong I chose the actual event rather than just a standard run, so that the screen basically didn't give me my live pacing. It gave me my average pace across the whole 10K, which was awful because I had a pacing strategy, so I couldn't use it really at all, and I'll feel. So yeah, I was really scared to kind of open up and push because I didn't know what was coming, and I didn't know, where I was kind of up to. But that's okay. These things happen. My headphones also died. I put them straight in, and it was like 0% battery. I was like, are you kidding me? We charged them yesterday. Obviously, they mustn't have been clipped in properly. Brent to the rescue, my best friend's husband, absolute angel. I used his AirPods and they were fantastic. So thank you, Brenny. I will go and rest now. My husband's got the footy on, so we'll run around the backyard with my son and watch some footy and just relax. Gonna have a shower, hang this up, take all this off, get into some comfies and just chill out for the afternoon. Start my brother's cake. So I'll also film some of that for you so you can see what I'm doing. Bit of fun. And then we'll wrap up the video there.
Well, good morning. I certainly have been healthier before in my life. I think I was getting sick yesterday, which I knew I was. I did have that thought originally a couple of days out, thinking, is it just in my head? My son's been unwell. I patted on Nurofen an hour out from the start line to reduce any symptoms and inflammation. So I got through the race. I knew I had more in me. My body felt so good yesterday. I felt fast. My legs felt fast. It's just my heart rate was jacked up and I couldn't breathe properly. And I was really scared to open it up and run faster. I didn't know what the course was going to be like. So I'm a bit under the weather today. Got a crack in and make my brother's cake. I'll tell you all about it when I'm in the kitchen.
Now I've got 3 chocolate cakes that I've already made and frozen. They are vegan. My mum's vegan. If you didn't know, she'll tell you. Hi, Mum, if you're watching. Oh, Nellie's on the table. Nellie, get off the table. Get in. I have a 20-kilo beagle on a glass table. Oh my. Get off the table. Okay, we've got 3 discs. I am by no means a cake decorating connoisseur. I'm even using pre-bought frosting. Just going to layer the cakes now. Okay, the cake is done. Let me flip you around and you can have a look. I've just got it hidden in my back spare room. I've had to put a dinosaur on top. I was supposed to get a dragon, make it real, mystical and medieval, but couldn't for the life of me find a dragon. And then I was going to make one out of fondant, but I just don't have that skill set or patience. Really happy with it. It turned out well. It's not perfect, obviously, but my brother will love it. That's the end of the vlog. I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, thank you if you've gotten this far. This is all so new to me. Thanks for coming along the last few days. This weekend's been a big weekend, but it's been lots of fun. Keen to start a bit more running and focus more on running. So the last few months has been predominantly running with weight supplementing that. I'll still definitely be doing 2 weight sessions, maybe 3 weight sessions a week. I'll do a mat Pilates class a week. I've just done one just from YouTube. So that was great. I forget her name. Pilates with Nicole, maybe? She's got a massive YouTube channel. That was a great 30-minute full body session that I could do with my son on the floor next to me. But yeah, let's get a little bit faster. I'm going to be focusing on a bit of a fat loss phase coming up, just to lean down a couple more kilos, which will obviously make my running more efficient as well, just to feel a bit more agile and less weight on my joints. But it's been a great weekend. My 10k race yesterday was as expected, given I'm ill. So I'm happy. We'll probably do another 10k time trial in a couple of weeks just to really see where my fitness is at. Put in a lot more zone 2 cardio, so I might do a bike session a week. Really focus on my slower running to build my aerobic base. We'll continue to build that. But I'm really happy. I only started running maybe a year before having my son. When I met my husband pretty much got me into running. And I eased into it, did a 5k, as I said in my other video, just then worked up to a half marathon. So it's been great, but I never really focused on fueling correctly for running and making sure that I'm not just going out and doing a really fast run. It's like lifting weights. You have to have progression built into your plan. You need to kind of work with where you're currently at and build on weaknesses. So mine is my aerobic base. My resting heart rate overnight is generally in the early 50s, so like 53, 54. But when I do a zone 2 run, it can sit around the 150 mark, 155. So we want to bring that down just a little bit for zone 2. So my easy runs are more around the 140, 145. At the end of the day, it's conversational, but we'll get into that in another video about aerobic systems and how to navigate your own training and all that moving forward. But again, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. As always, drink your water and be a kind human. See you soon.